Hi, welcome to my video discussion for session 2 titled Best Practices, Option A, and my name is Grace Villarreal, and I will be referencing from Baker & Baker, Healthcare Finance, Basic Tools for Non-Financial Managers, and a video titled The New Do or Die from Dan Michelson, which was retrieved from YouTube. Healthcare administration involves a tight balance between cost and profit of the organization and value in care for the patient. So there are two interests that might appear to be competing. Now, while healthcare is a business that requires balancing budgets with profit loss statements, it also provides a service to people. The service involves the well-being and value given to the dispensing of healthcare for the client or patient. Now, some things to keep in mind are the financial health of the organization, the recommendation of the best treatment and value for the patient, and then the government guidelines followed for Medicaid, Medicare. A healthcare financial administrator must plan and strategize ways for the organization to turn a profit. The health organization is a business, and it requires a variety of management activities to operate properly, and that's according to Baker & Baker. Now, seeking the best for the patient is another consideration. According to Dan Michelson from the video, The New Do or Die, a breakthrough in financial management in healthcare is a value proposition, getting care to patients at the right time and right place. Dan Michelson states that value will be a major driver, which will propel doctors and administrators working together to give best care and control cost. So it can be the doctors and administrators can be a team and they can work together. The financial manager must also operate under guidelines mandated by the government for the reimbursement of Medicaid and Medicare patients. The financial manager will always find ways, or must find ways, to balance the financial picture of the organization with the well-being of the patient. And that, again, is not easy to do. One may be pulling the other apart, and it requires a really savvy and just knowledgeable financial manager. Now, the ethical responsibility lies in following through what is best for the healthy outcome of the patient with the financial picture of the organization. In my interview, the manager stated that he advocated for his patients. I interviewed a manager of a CVS pharmacy. Ethically, he feels responsible for giving his patients the most affordable medication, coupled with ideas to help them cut back on their medication. Now, his goal is to see his patients' meds or medications actually be reduced, that their dosage be reduced. And he told me, this particular manager, that has happened. He stated that a large percentage of the medication for his particular pharmacy dispense was for diabetes, hypertension, and depression. He wants the best for his patients and is confident that the rewards will go beyond monetary gain. God's word tells us, "Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you." The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding. That's found in Proverbs 4, 6-7 NIV version. God is apparently telling managers to look for wisdom in managing principles. God's principles of integrity mixed with compassion and love for others is also implied in Paul's writings. Let each of you look not only to his interests, but also to the interest of others. That's Philippians 2:4, ESV version. We are to watch out for the well-being of our neighbor. Now, in conclusion, the best practices are to look out for the welfare of the patient while seeking to control costs. And that seems to be possible for the healthcare organization. It would appear that they are competing, but in looking out for the patient and providing the best care is best, coupled with finding ways to be efficient and cutting costs that benefit both the organization and the patient, is really a win-win situation. We will always have the sick among us. Healthcare organizations do not need to worry about running out of business, but they only have that one opportunity to care for their patient and make sure that that patient has received the best care possible. Well, thank you, and I appreciate your time.